welcome to a brand new tutorial from AZFTV, and I hope you are enjoying these tutorials. Yes, as we are in a pandemic era, try and stay safe and stay calm. Make sure we don't violate any of the social distancing protocols and the rest. Well, last week we looked at how to paint a flag of this nature. That's the Ghanaian flag on what subjects. Today we are going to do an experimental creative design. That's we are going to put the Ghanaian flag on these three celebrities. Okay, so let me start from Sewa's picture. Okay, so quickly I will duplicate it. I'll make my selection by picking the quick selection tool. I'll click around her face. Let's see. Okay. That's it. I think I have a fair selection later. Okay. So I'll click the refine edge and make sure it's selected at overlay, and make sure I'll work on the raggy edges. So just hold the left click and move it around where I think it's not rough enough. Well, I think this is cool. And I output it as a layer max and click OK. Okay. Click the create new fill and adjustment layer and click on the black and white. Okay, turn it into a black and white picture. Okay, so I'll come to this layer and drag the face selection onto the black and white. It says replace layer mask. Yes. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then I go for the Ghanaian flag. I'll select the move tool, click on it, drag it and leave it on a picture. It's beneath the black and white, so I'll have to make it lie on top of it. Make sure it's situated at the center. I'll reduce the opacity to see in between her face. Okay, I think it's quite cool. We have it situated at the center. It's quite okay. Okay, we have to reveal her eyes. So make sure you select the layer and the flag and click around the eyes. Okay, do the same for the left eye. Okay, I think it's quite cool. Okay, now you duplicate the black and white layer. Duplicate. Yes. Okay, then we drag it over to the flag layer and leave it on it. So well, there we go. But we don't want the whole image to be converted into black and white layer, so we delete this layer. Okay, there we go. Okay, the opacity was reduced, so let's increase it back and work around the blending modes. Dissolve is not cool. Darken, multiply. Okay, you choose the one that you want. You need to select the flag. Okay, let's see. soft light, hard light. Okay. So let's see. I think this is cool. The overlay is cool. So this is how we paint Sarah's picture. So we are done with this. We move on to the next picture. That's Nana background. So we duplicate this layer too. Okay. Let's make a selection of a face. Now you zoom it by using the navigation or toolbar. If it's not here, you can go here and click search for navigator and click on it to appear over here. Okay. So we'll zoom it a little to get a clearer view and see if we can select her face. Okay, you hold Alt and click the excess of the selection. Don't worry if you don't get a cool selection, because we're smoothing the edges in the refine edge pane. Okay, so we click refine edge. Okay, let's see. These sides are quite raggy a little, so let's try and make it a bit okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's cool. And I'll save it as a layer max and click OK. Okay. Now let's zoom it backwards. Come here, you click on black and white. Okay, but we rather want a face to only be black and white, so you drag it and put it on the black and white screen. It says replace layer max. It says yes. Okay, now you can go for the flag. Okay, you pick the move tool, then you move it onto the picture. Okay, make sure it lies on top. You reduce the opacity to 51 so that you can see through. Okay, you can hold Ctrl T, then you transform it a little and make it look small a little. Okay, move it down like this. I think this way is cool. Okay, let's review her eyes. You pick the eraser tool and you erase her eyes. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we duplicate the black and white layer. Okay, now you drag one of it onto the layer, the flag layer. So there we go. We don't want the whole surface to be black and white, only her face, so we delete this one layer. Okay, it's quite cool. We can work around the blending modes. Let's increase the opacity back to normal and work around the blending modes. Dissolve this next. Okay, screen overlay. Okay, no soft light or overlay. It's quite cool. Better. Okay. Turn this way is cool a little. Okay, so we are done with Nanama's picture. We move on to Facepaint's picture. So we duplicate it. Okay, then we make our selection of a face. Okay, just click around the face. If you have an excess part, you hold Alt. It's quite cool a little. Okay, so you click refine edge. surfaces are raggy a little, so just move your mouse around those edges to make it smoothen a little. Okay, you save the selection as a layer mask, click OK. Now you come to this create new fill or adjustment layer pane, click black and white. Okay, so select this layer mask layer, then you drag it onto the black and white. It says replace layer mask, yes. Okay, now you can pick up the flag, you select the move tool and drag it onto the size picture. Make sure it's lying on top of it. If it's big, you can reduce it by holding Ctrl T. Okay. You reduce the opacity to see through her face. Okay. This way is cool. You pick the eraser tool. Then you reveal her eyes. Cool. Okay, so you duplicate the white and black layer, click OK. Okay, so you drag it, the black and white layer, onto the flag layer. Made a mistake. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, we don't want the whole surface to be black and white, so we delete this. That's it. We increase the opacity back and work around the blending modes. I use your navigation key, that's the down key, to work around it. Get to a view that you like, then the overlay is cool for me. Reduce the opacity a little. Okay, so that's it for today. We've painted all their faces with the Ghanaian flag. Thank you. Are enjoying this tutorial? Please remember to subscribe to this channel and keep watching this channel, and don't hesitate to put any comment beneath any of the videos if you're having any trouble watching it or learning it. Okay, if you want any kind of tutorial or any kind of assistance in this field, you can contact me through +233 547 437746. Okay, so see you next time. Bye bye. Take care and stay safe in this pandemic era. So see you next time.